Modesto Junior College hosting Contra Costa here on homecoming day. Time to hoist the Jolly Roger on NorCal Sports TV. It's the Pirates and the Comets coming up next.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning, we always being productive, we're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after a serious face?
Welcome back to the campus of Modesto Junior College, the East Campus. We're at Pirate Stadium for homecoming, as the Pirates are going to host the Contra Costa Comets here on Tully Avenue. The Big Blue Buccaneers getting set to this Valley Conference tilt. They're trying to go 2-0 after they picked up the victory over Sacramento City College last week, 27-14 out on the road. Contra Costa, they dropped their opener in league play to Reedley, 31-21. That was at Contra Costa. So they come into this one 0-1 after opening up the preseason at 5-0 with wins over Delta, Feather River, Santa Rosa, Laney, and Chabot. So now different story here. Conference play has approached, and they're trying to pick up their first victory and even things out with the MJC, who started their season 2-0 with victories over Laney and Santa Rosa, and then had a tough slate of games going up against San Mateo, the top-ranked team in the nation, Butte College, who's up there as far as rankings in California, and American River College, who's in the top 10 as well. And those squads hung L's on the Pirates' loss column. So they come into this contest again 3-3 overall, but 1-0 in Valley play for the defending Valley Conference champions, the MJC Pirates, who won the toss. And once we get started here shortly after the national anthem, the Pirates won the toss and they deferred. And they'll be going from left to right on your screen, and Contra Costa will be going the opposite direction, and we'll clear that up for you before the game gets going on a beautiful afternoon, 74 degrees. Couldn't ask for a much nicer fall afternoon in Modesto. Slight breeze blowing from left to right across the field. As anytime there needs to be order set here at Pirate Stadium, Dr. Newell's always in the middle of it, and he's going across to both sidelines and trying to figure out what we're going to do. We're waiting for the anthem. Not sure if we're going to just jump to a Pledge of Allegiance at this point, get the game going, but we'll get it figured out here on NorCal Sports TV here shortly. Big game is, again, you got Reedley, Fresno City, and Modesto. They are 1-0 in conference play. And then Contra Costa, Sac City, and Sequoias, COS, College of Sequoias, they are 0-1 in conference. And we'll try to keep you updated on some of the scores in and around Valley Conference and the CCC AA.
All right, thank you everyone for bearing with us. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. Today we have a junior from Houston High.
So we're trying to get things started for the national anthem, and I believe they're having some technical issues with the public address announcing system. So that is the holdup currently at the moment. As as I believe she's going to get going now, they're asking for crowd participation, so we'll see if we get started.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Get us going here at Modesto Junior College, and we are set for the kickoff. Again, the Pirates won the toss, and they defer. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. The Big Blue Buccaneers, all blue this afternoon with the white helmets. White helmet with the silver M on the sides. All blue uniforms with the white numbers. Keeping it simple. Nothing else on the uniforms, just Pirates simply written across the top of the front numbers. Some numerals on the back. Everything else is straight blue for MJC. And set to go on homecoming. They take on Contra Costa, who'll be going from right to left on your screen. They come out in the all white uniforms with the light blue pants. The light blue numerals, and the Comet emblazoned on the side of the helmets. We are set to go. It's Navarro, to kick this one away. Back to receive is McLeod. McLeod tries the right side, skips across the 20 to the 23. And that's where we begin this Triple C AA Valley Conference matchup in the National Division. Opening possession going to the Comets. We'll come out with quarterback Zach Switzer in the backfield out of Hamilton, Ohio, 6'6", 225 sophomore. Looks the part. He's in there in the gun, empty on first down. And they try to get the screen out quickly. That's Rashawn Woodland, I believe. Yeah, Woodland, who drops that one out in the flat, trying to set up this little screen. Essentially a long handoff to the running back from Concord. The hometown product now moves into the backfield with Switzer. 4 receivers on 2nd down and 10. Man in motion, but they put it in the belly of Switzer, who's met by a few Pirates in the backfield. Great play by Julian Lopez. He was back there. We also had Garen Ganilla. And now it brings up a nice 3rd and long situation for MJC. 3rd and 12 and a chance for Coach Eddie Abbasi to dial up some pressure here on 3rd. Pirates showing a 4-man front. Now they bring pressure up the middle, and they flush Switzer, who's got space along the right side. He's got the first down and a lot more along the sideline. And he's finally chased down by Jalen Jackson in plus territory, and a big 3rd down run for Switzer to open up that drive for Contra Costa on 3rd and 12. Well, the Pirates do bring some pressure up the middle, and unfortunately left an opening for Switzer to flush out of the pocket right. He picks up 1st and 10 at the 38. Takes a snap, he's pressured, he's going to be sacked. Swallowed up on the edge by Tamir Bullock. They try to put a running back out there to block the linebacker off the edge, and that was no match for Tamir Bullock. We just steamrolled the running back, and then swallowed up the quarterback. Loss of 6 on the play makes it 2nd and 18, 2nd and 16 from the 44. Again, they bring the man in motion now. It's option right side. Switzer keeps it, and again, he's got that space along the right sideline. Nice opening and a good read on the quarterback option right there to keep it himself. He had the pitch man and kind of baited the defender out there. We take a look at the replay there. And again, at 6'6", once he gets going, he's eating up some yardage with those strides. He's got his 2nd 1st down on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 27 for the Comets. Split backs for Switzer, who motions one out of there. And here's again a running play out in the flat and dangerous pass. You can't assume that was incompletion. Got to make sure it's a forward pass intended for Linnell Howard out of Oakland, the freshman running back. 2nd time Switzer's failed to connect with the running back on a quick kind of screen pass play. Here's 2nd and 10. And this time they give it to Keandre Palmer. Palmer, not much, as a late flag comes in. A very late flag makes its way into the pile. As that carry there from Palmer out of Montgomery, Alabama was only good for about a yard. So you got the Contra Costa side clapping.
After the play, personal foul. Defense number 46. After distance to the goal. 1st down.
And you got a personal foul after the play on Hugo Pedro, sophomore out of Delhi. It's going to cost the Pirates 15 yards. And that'll be another 1st down for Contra Costa, 3rd on this drive. This one penalty aided and gets them inside the red zone. Look like at the 13-yard line here on first down. Switzer takes a snap looking left, now goes over the middle, and it's got a man complete to Connor Poe. Sophomore out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Gets close to the first down marker. It's going to be a couple yards short. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 5-yard line. So the Comets can still get a first down without scoring a touchdown. They have their sights set on the end zone here on the opening drive. For second down carry goes to Linnell Howard. Good job by Tamir Bullock to chase him down from behind off the edge. And actually going to be about go back to the line of scrimmage. We'll say no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2. The Comets moving the ball down the field. A chance for the Pirate defense to make a stand here on 3rd down and 2. Switzer pumps. Now being pressured. Bullock got a hold of him. Trying to sling him down, and he's got his 2nd sack. Tamir Bullock had him in his grasp and was not going to let go. He's made some big plays on this drive, and this time he stalls out the Comet drive here on the opening frame, and the Contra Costa kicking unit will make its way out on the field. Tamir Bullock, 2nd time getting to Switzer. Now Diego Nunez come out to boot this one. It's going to the left, and it's wide left. And so he can't connect on what would have been about a 34-yard field goal. And so he shanks it to the left, and the Pirates end up with a couple timely defensive plays, forcing Contra Costa into a longer field goal than they wanted to, and they keep them off the board here on the opening drive. Comets had the ball for 4 minutes and 13 seconds, and now the Pirates take over. 10:47 here in the first at their 16-yard line. And first snap is a jet sweep to Joey Stout, who stiff arms a defender, pushed and still in bounds. Trying to break a couple of tackles, but he's brought down at the 50-yard line. Didn't even get a chance to introduce any of the Pirates before Stout comes racing across the formations. Luke Weaver, the quarterback, hands it off to Joey Stout. And that's how we get started. The Pirates quickly into Contra Costa territory. Here's the option. This one goes out to Stanley. Stanley hit in the backfield and able to crawl back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10. So nice run from Stout. That was about 36 yards on that opening carry. Now here's 2nd and 10. Weaver from the gun pumps, gets this one out to England. He's back into the game and hopping over defenders. Last time we were here on NorCal Sports TV, he was out via injury. Nice to see Bronson back and quickly making an impact as he leaps over the defender. Check that out right there. Not that for some vert. That's a 3rd and 1. Now England in tight on this formation, essentially a tight end on the line as they motion Stout. Weaver gives it to Stanley up the middle, and Stanley easily picking up the first down. And about 6 extra yards to go with it, so a 7-yard carry for Kamoni Stanley. Gives the Pirates their 2nd first down. First and 10 from the 30, and the snap is low and bobbled, and Weaver does well just to jump on top of it. It's going to be a loss of a few yards, but the Pirates will have 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 13. After the bobbled snap, makes it 2nd and 13. You got a 3-by-1 receiver set for Weaver as the Comets jump across the line. MJC didn't snap it. Now they get the play call from Coach Stivers. Weaver keeps it himself, pulls it out of the belly, and takes a big shot out on the right side. Caden McLeod and Jaden Rhodes combining in on the tackle. McLeod from Fairfield, and Rose out of Vegas. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11, so Weaver does pick up a couple. It pays the price for picking up those 2 yards. Takes a big shot. Now the Pirates have 3rd and 11 with 4 receivers. Weaver pumps. Now looks at England. Back shoulder throw, and that one batted away by Devin Thomas. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and for the moment, the Pirate offense staying out on the field. And Coach Stivers is out on the sideline playing a guitar, giving the signals here for this 4th down and 11 play. They motion Stanley, so empty backfield for Weaver. Flush to his right, looking for England along the sideline, keeps his feet in bounds inside the 10 at the 7. And 4th down and 11 is picked up by MJC. The 24-yard pass play from Luke Weaver to Bronson England. Fresh set of downs here for Luke Weaver. Quickly out to Stout, picking up a block, and barrels his way inside the 5, pushed out of bounds at the 2. It'll be 2nd and goal for MJC. Rhodes again in on the tackle for Contra Costa. From the left hash. Stout in motion. Weaver gives it to Stanley. He's up the middle. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, MJC. 2-yard touchdown run from Kamoni Stanley. And MJC takes their opening drive 84 yards down the field as we have a late whistle. Got a flag. Might have been post-play. I believe the touchdown from Stanley will stand. And yeah, it's going to be post play, and they're going to back him up on the kickoff. We'll see what the penalty call is.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 32 on Modesto. That penalty be enforced on the kickoff. That's number 32's first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of the game.
So Easterwood with the personal foul misconduct penalty that'll be marked down as his first of the game. Essentially a warning. Next one will get him booted as Zabrano comes out for the extra point. The lefty's chip shot is through the upright, and MJC goes 84 yards down the field in a little over 3 minutes, and Kamoni Stanley caps it off with a 2-yard touchdown run as the Pirates take the 7-0 lead here on homecoming. You're watching MJC football on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Welcome back to MJC, the home team kicking off from their 20-yard line following the penalty. Here's a return from Jaden Perkins. Perkins skipping his way out past the 40. And Perkins gets to about the 44-yard line, 45. Where they'll mark it, we'll call it the 45. 7:19 here in the first. Here come back out the Comets with Zach Switzer. They were doing a good job of marching down the field and moving the ball basically at will. And if it wasn't for number 15 in blue, Tamir Bullock. That drive might have resulted in points for Contra Costa, but Tamir Bullock with 2 big sacks on that drive. Trying to get after Switzer again, who takes a shot deep down the right field. And we got some contact as this one's nearly intercepted. Batted by Jackson. Faison Allen trying to make a play on it. But I think they're going to get Jalen Jackson with being a little too handsy, as there's the call. It's going to go against MJC, but we have another flag out here in the backfield in the area of holding. So hold your horses. We'll see what the calls are.
There are 2 fouls on play. Pass interference, defense, holding, offense, the penalties are going to offset or replay the down.
So offsetting penalties. Wipeout would have been a big pass interference play from Jalen Jackson. Working out there against, I believe that's Connor Poe. He's matched up with out on the perimeter again. Pirates showing man pressure and showing some blitz or some pressure off the left side. And here's a handoff to Woodland, right side. Picks up a yard. Not much there. And Kyle Jackson in on the play. Also had Hugo Pedro in on that one. As Tamir Bullock is moving all over the defensive line. He keeps flip-flopping edges for MJC. Number 15, again, he's got the white T-shirt kind of hanging out the bottom. Looking to come in off the edge as there's some pre-snap movement from Contra Costa, who is anticipating some pressure. Trying to get the early jump off the left side.
Snap, false start, offense number 4. 5-yard penalty, second down.
And I could have called it on the receiver, Connor Poe. He also had a lineman, I believe, moving. That's going to be the second penalty for Contra Costa, both on this drive. Switzer from the gun on second down. Over the middle. That one's batted up and intercepted. Intended for his receiver, Emilio Strange, and batted right up into the hands of Kyle Jackson for the pick. Well, the first turnover of the game goes against Contra Costa's. Again, that pass from Switzer, intended for Strange, who would have had about a 3 or 4 yard pickup, maybe not much, but a catchable ball that he popped up right into the arms of Kyle Jackson, who easily takes that interception and gives it over to his offense, who takes over in plus territory at the 43 here with just over 6 minutes. And back shoulder throw, and nearly giving this one right back as the safety Devin Thomas had a crack at that one. Pass was intended for Gage Roddy. Beg your pardon. I think he was looking for a kind of a back shoulder type throw, and Roddy was looking for something more up the field. So it brings up 2nd and 10 following the incompletion. Weaver with Cologne to his right. He's going to run the option with Leon. Pitches it to Leon. Leon cuts it up inside the 40 to the 35. And that's going to set up 2nd and short. Nice 2nd down run. Or I'm sorry, 3rd and short. It's a nice 2nd down run for Leon Cologne. Third down and 2. They motion Stout. They give it to Cologne. Bounces off a defender and can't get much momentum going forward. Going to pick up about half a yard. And now the Pirates might look to go for it again here on 4th down. 1 of 1 on 4th down. They went for it last time. It was 4th and 11. They picked up 24 yards. Here it's 4th and a long 1. Motion Stout. Weaver gives it to Cologne. Up the middle. He's got 1st down yardage and an extra yard to boot. And so that'll be 1st down and 10 at the 32 for MJC following their 2nd 4th down conversion. Now 4 first downs in the ball game for this Pirate offense. Just over 10 minutes played. Here's again a jet sweep to Stout, trying to turn the corner. He's got the edge. He's in the 10, 5, touchdown, Joey Stout. 32-yard touchdown run for Joey Stout. And the Pirates have their second rushing touchdown of the game. The former Pittman Pride wide receiver is into the end zone for MJC as they make it 13-0 with the extra point on the way. Out for his second extra point, Eduardo Zambrano. Young man from Manteca boots it through the uprights and good for his second extra point. Makes it 14-0 following the 32-yard touchdown run from Joey Stout. MJC leads Contra Costa 14-0 on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to MJC. And there's the kickoff from Navarro. And this one received by McLeod. Again goes out to the right side and a big hit delivered out at the 22-yard line. And that was Luis Vargas out of Hilmar laying some lumber out on special teams. So Contra Costa takes over, 4:36 left to play at their 22-yard line. Mario Ramos, along with our cameraman Aramis Yanez and Avery Townsell, as well as our producer Joseph Yanez, who sends his apologies. Before the break, we had it 10-0. It is 14-0 is the score. Got that cleared up and we're ready to go. The Pirates working the option game to perfection, and so the Comets try it on first down. They pick up a yard as Switzer flips that one out to Linnell Howard. Brings up second down and 9 as Contra Costa quickly to the line here on second down. 4 receivers for Switzer. Who's looking right, now flushed right. Bullock again giving chase and hit out of bounds is Switzer by Julian Lopez, so he's going to get credited with the sack. And that'll be the third one of the game. And that's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. So the sack for Julian Lopez, the converted running back out of Central Catholic. As Bullock's going to come off the field here on this third down and 13. So make it a 4-yard loss. And Contra Costa backed up here on third and long. MJC, 4-man rush. They bring some pressure and get to the quarterback. And Lopez snuffs out the running back trying to get out on the screen pass. So great job by Julian Lopez on that play. 2 TFLs, one of them a sack. And MJC, a great defensive possession, forces a 3 and out. And here comes a Contra Costa punt. Diego Nunez, also the Comets kicker, will be punting away to Bronson, England. He's out at the 45. The MJC 45 set to receive. High punt. England signals fair catch and comes up inside Contra Costa territory and makes the fair catch at about the 43-yard line. So great field position following the 3 and out from the MJC Pirate defense, who was locked in on that possession. Nothing doing. They gave up 1 yard on the option, followed it up with a sack and then a TFL on the short pass. Now they got the offense set up in great field position, already up 14-0. Looking to go big here in the first quarter. 2:49 still left on the clock. Weaver on first down. And this is a strong carry from Alonzo Jackson, so now it's his turn. We've seen Stanley in the ball game. Last possession we saw Cologne getting some carries. This time it's Alonzo Jackson out of Kimball High School in Tracy. Shout out Coach Derek Graves and the Kimball Jaguars. As the former Jaguar gets it on 2nd and 1 and barrels his way to the 30. So 2 carries will move the chains for MJC. 5th first down of the game for the Pirates, who look over to Coach Stivers. Looks like he was Susan left, Susan right, giving the play calls out there. Nice signals. Seen him playing guitar earlier. And I think we got a Pirate going a little too soon, as that's going to back up MJC.
Pirate sack. False start. Offense number 50. First down.
Left tackle Tyler McMahon. When you're 6'6", 290, Joseph, you know, you're not going to get away with moving early. They're going to notice that one. So McMahon, the left tackle, is getting a lot of looks. They continue playing at the next level, and MJC doing a good job of pushing guys out to the next level. Bunch of dudes continuing to play on Saturdays. Jackson gets about 3 yards. So it's a few of those penalty yards back. And that's 4 penalties for MJC. One thing you want to keep an eye on and take a look at if you're Coach Stivers. As Weaver play action on 2nd down, rolls, looking deep for England, dives and can't come up with it in the end zone. Would have been a tough catch, having to pull that one up off the natural grass surface. It couldn't make the play in the end zone. Weaver gave his receiver a shot. It drops incomplete and brings up 3rd and 12. MJC 1 of 3 on 3rd down. They are 2 of 2 on 4th down. So we'll see what the Big Blue Buccaneers have in store here on 3rd and 12 as Weaver takes the shotgun snap. It's the crosser, and that's going to be Easterwood, who's dragged down. And it's going to be just a short gain. Good tackle by Trey Brown, the linebacker from Phoenix. Brings down Easterwood after a gain of 3. And MJC, again, keeping the offense out there for their 3rd, 4th down opportunity. Four receivers for Weaver. And he's looking to the left. Easterwood left wide open. That's a touchdown for the Pirates. 29-yard pitch and catch from Weaver to Easterwood, and the blown coverage left them wide open along the boundary. And MJC's got their 3rd touchdown of the first quarter. Weaver, a little bit of a pump fake, but not much. Once he saw Easterwood streaking down the sideline wide open, try to get that one out to him as quick as he can. And easy catch for Easterwood for the 3rd touchdown of the game for MJC, and Zambrano punches in his 3rd extra point. It's all Pirates here in the opening quarter. It's all working on homecoming. 21-0 MJC over Contra Costa here on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
We're back on NorCal Sports TV. Navarro set to kick this one away following the 3rd Pirate touchdown. This one's deep, and it's going to be Jaden Perkins, the quarterback. He's listed as a quarterback here. And the young man from Gilroy takes it out to near the 20-yard line, about the 21, following the kickoff return. MJC, how about Riverboat Rusty, going for it on 4th down. Third time in the ball game the Pirates have gone for it, and one of them was like a 4th and 1, but a couple of them, the other two were 4th and 9 and 4th and 11, and they're picking them up in the air with some big passing plays, a 24-yard pass play on the first 4th down, and this one was a 29-yard touchdown pass from Weaver to Easterwood. Switzer looking to answer, throws it over the middle, and that one is batted away. Great play by Faison Allen. The safety closing in on that pass and able to bat that one away. Switzer thought he had a man open. Pass was intended for Zion Page, and it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Switzer with Howard in the backfield. And he tries to get it out to him in the flat, and there's a big shot! Defensive back Elijah Washington was shot out of a cannon as he kind of baited that pass and set it up, and as soon as that left the hands of Switzer, he turned on the speed and went right through the ball carrier. Great tackle by Elijah Washington. And a tackle for loss brings up 3rd and 13. The Pirate defense flying all over the place. And the only thing that's going to stop them is the end of the first quarter, as we have come to an end of the opening frame, and it's been all MJC here on homecoming. 21-0 Pirates over the Comets on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to Modesto Junior College on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, 76 degrees. And the Pirate defense out in full force today. And you got the Comets backed up behind the chains. And we got a new quarterback into the ball game. Blake Baker is now under center, or not under center, but taking snaps for the Comets. Baker flushed. Now Bullock trying to get another sack. He's sniffing it. And this pass intended for the running back, Linnell Howard. Nothing doing there as Baker was under duress on a 3rd down play. So not sure what happened with Switzer on that 3rd down. But Baker coming in the 2nd quarter. Switzer on the sideline. He got his helmet on, so it appears to be okay. It was just a strategic substitution that Baker was going to get in the 2nd quarter. England back to receive another punt from Diego Nunez, who's set up at the 5, looking to kick this one away. And a high sideways spiral that England catches at the 38-yard line. Cuts and makes the guy miss, still on his feet, and helped up by a teammate, picking up some blocks and spins his way to the 49-yard line. What a run there by Bronson England. You got to keep your eyes peeled. Check that out right there. I think that's going to go on his highlight tape for sure. The wide receiver also fielding punts, making guys miss. And a pretty nifty, about a 12-yard return when all said and done. But boy, did that look pretty. So the Pirates going to take over pretty much at midfield. The ball's touching the MJC side of the midfield line. Again, great field position for the Pirates. Started their first drive at their 16, then the next one was at their 43, then the Contra Costa 43, and now they take over at midfield, trying to stay perfect offensively. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for the Big Blue Buccaneers. As now into the game is Malachi Butler, the tall receiver to the bottom of your screen. As Weaver is going to have a first down handoff to Kamoni Stanley, the former Sierra Timberwolf out of Manteca. Has a nice first down run, picks up 6. And there's a little buzz now following that Bronson England punt return. Got everybody juiced here in the stadium. This Pirate offense trying to keep the momentum going and keep their foot on the gas pedal. On 2nd and 4. Again, here's a carry for Stanley. Stanley working his way through some traffic and got a first down plus a little bit more out to the 35. And this Pirate offensive line moving people forward and getting things going on their side of the line. So fresh set of downs here for MJC at the 35. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, give it back to Stanley. Let him take it back up the middle and follow those big fellas forward. And again, staying ahead of the chains. Pick up about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for MJC. Shout out those big fellas for you. Yeah, we talked about Tyler McMahon. You also got Jacob Edmond, the left guard, right next to McMahon on the left side. As on 2nd down, they give it to Alonzo Jackson, who checks in, and he's nice little shifty moves, making his way near the first down marker. Looks like it's going to be just a little bit short. Here it's going to be, oh, actually they're going to give it to him. They're going to say it is a Pirate first down. So 2nd first down of the drive. And back again on first down to Jackson. Finish up the offensive line for you. You got Roman Falmai. He's the center at a Central Catholic. Ron Catella, the right guard. And then right tackle Andrew Ina at a Silverado in San Diego. And these dudes are, again, pushing people out the way for the MJC running backs, as now they got Cruz Marines taking the snap. And Marines is going to take this one forward. Marines picks up the first down on the design quarterback keeper. Again, just following that offensive line straight up the middle. And Contra Costa wants to slow down this MJC offense. They're going to take their first time out of the half. That'll allow us to get a word from our sponsors here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back right after this.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Back on NorCal Sports TV, Pirates on the move. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line into the red zone is MJC following the Cruz Marines run. Now it's Luke Weaver back out at quarterback, looking over to Coach Stivers after they survey the defense. Now we're set for the 7th play of the drive. And here's a pitch out to Stanley, right side, and he stood up after a pickup of a couple. So good job by the Comets to close that one off as the Pirates ran the option of the short side of the field. And Stanley unable to get to the corner. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Easterwood and Stout to the left. England to the right as they motion Stout across the formation. They give it to Stanley. following his lineman up to near the goal line. It's going to be a little short. He's got first down yardage, so it's going to be first and goal MJC from about the 1.5, 2 yard line. And again, this offensive line setting the tone on this drive is creating holes, and these running backs really not being touched till they're 3-4 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage. Now the Pirates have first and goal, and they give it to Stanley, working his way into the end zone. Second touchdown of the game. And the Pirates lead this one 27-0, with the extra point on the way. Second 2-yard touchdown run for Kamoni Stanley on the ball game. Third touchdown run for the Pirates, as this offensive line is dominating the Contra Costa defensive front and paving the way for these Pirate ball carriers to ease their way into the end zone. And another easy chip shot there for Eduardo Zambrano, as he's now 4 for 4 on extra points. He makes it 28-0 MJC over Contra Costa on homecoming here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back. Where Fernando Navarro is getting his good share of screen time with all the kickoffs he's doing. He's got 4 already. And this one is kicked off to McLeod, who's got a nice return out near the 40-yard line for the Comets. And that'll be close to their best field position. They had it at the 45 earlier. This time they get it at the 39, make it the 38. Here at 10:53 in the second quarter. MJC's homecoming day. Yeah. Day games this season for the Pirates. A bunch of 1 o'clock starts. Jolly Roger out in full force today. Not under the lights, but still flying. Thrown in this win as Baker has a nice pass out in the flat. And he gets that one complete to Zion Page. And Blake Baker back in for his, second drive. That was a nice pass right there. Put it on a good spot. Allowed his receiver to turn and run with it. The Baker came out in last possession for a third down opportunity. The freshman from Happy Valley, Oregon, 6'1", 170. Got 4 receivers in the formation. On first down, rolls to his right. Pressure, and he's just going to throw that one away. And I would too if I had Hugo Pedro bearing down on me. The 6'1", 300-pounder from Delhi was sniffing a sack, and Baker said, nah, I'll just go ahead and get rid of this one. A bunch of Jolly Rogers being flown around the Pirate flag, as well as We Are MJC Pirates. And Somos los Piratas de MJC. Or Piratas. There's Baker. Pressure coming, but he gets it out quickly. And McLeod breaking tackle, still on his feet inside the 30. Good job of Connor McLeod. Receiver out of Fairfield to run after the catch. And good job by Baker to anticipate that pressure and get it out to his receiver on a hot route. And Contra Costa into MJC territory. They got their second first down of the drive. First and 10 from the 26. Low snap. Baker picks it up off the ground. And that one is behind his receiver, intended for Damari Davis. It'll be second down and 10. Washington on the coverage for MJC. Coach Eddie Abbasi relaying the signals to his defensive unit. Pitching the shutout, trying to keep Contra Costa off the board. Comets drove it down the field and stalled out on their first drive, and this time they do get it to Damari Davis, who curls inside the 20-yard line down to the 14. And that's going to be the third first down for the Comets. Now we're inside the red zone. I was going to say it's the second time inside the red zone for Contra Costa. Last time they ended up getting sacked and forced them out of the red zone and missed a field goal. And here on first down, we have an official timeout as the chain gang trying to get set. I think they got tangled up over there. So they work out the kinks, quite literally, and get themselves ready to go here on first down. And so Coach Abbasi trying to use it as an actual timeout and huddle up with his team. The officials break it up and get everyone set to go as they wind the game clock and play clock. Baker motions a receiver across the formation. Now 3-by-1 receiver set. He's looking to the single receiver who's wide open. Back of the end zone. Davis leaps and makes the catch, but he's well out of bounds. And so that'll be incomplete. He was trying to keep a foot in bounds. He got behind the defense. Baker just kept that one in the air a little too long. His receiver couldn't come down with it in bounds. That's going to bring up second down. On 2nd and 10 from the 14, Baker gets it out to McLeod. He's hit immediately and dropped at the 9-yard line. Good tackle by Kyle Jackson. Garen Ganilla. Quickly making the tackle. The Buffalo from Manteca. Buffalo's lost a heartbreaker last night to Central Catholic in Modesto. Here's 3rd and 5 from the 9. Baker looking right, in pressured, and he's just going to throw that one into the flat, and really no one there. We'll see if they deem it to be intentional grounding or just an incomplete pass, and it looks like it's just going to be an incomplete pass, and we're going to move on to 4th down. So with the score 28-0, the Comets, I guess, thinking that the field goal isn't going to help them much, or maybe they're thinking if MJC could do this 4th down thing, maybe they can do it as well, as they're going to go for it on 4th and 5 from the 9-yard line. Page motion slot right. Baker looking left. Davis leaps, and again he's out of bounds. Had he come down with it, he would have been well out of bounds. Good job by Jalen Jackson to force him that way. And the Pirate defense again keeps the Comets off the board. Second red zone trip that comes up empty for Contra Costa. And MJC will take over on downs.
The Pirates will take over at the 9-yard line with 8:23 remaining in the half.
So missed field goal, interception, punt, and turnover on downs for Contra Costa. Conversely, for MJC, you got 2-yard touchdown run, 32-yard touchdown run, 29-yard touchdown pass, and a 2-yard touchdown run. Hence the 28-0 score as Weaver looking to add to it. Pumps right, now looking to go to his left. Trying to stiff arm a defender who's got a hold of his face mask and rips off his helmet. And that is definitely going to draw a flag. That was Cedric Roberts who actually tapped his chest and said, "My bad." He literally had him by the face mask and ripped his helmet off. Good thing everyone's okay.
Defense, number 11. 15-yard penalty. First down. Quarterback can stay in the game. The helmet came off due to the penalty.
So Weaver's going to be allowed to stay in the game as that penalty occurred because the defender was chasing him down and literally ripped it off of him. And they said that the penalty was on 11, but it was Cedric Roberts who picked up the foul. So the 15-yard penalty moves them up to the 24. And here's Cologne, finds some space into the second level, now tripped up out past the 35 to about the 37, 38-yard line. And a nice run from Leon Cologne. And then 2 straight first downs for MJC. Now 11 first downs for the Pirates. And this offense has, again, been rolling here on homecoming. Weaver gives this one to Kamoni Stanley. Now the Pirate offensive line not just content pushing their guys forward now, or the other guys forward. They're going to push their guys as well, as we have some extracurricular activities following the play. I believe that was Walter Mayman, the receiver from Bear Creek from MJC, getting into it with the defensive back. We're going to see who gets caught. It's usually the second guy that gets caught, and it looks like the Pirates are heading backwards. And Mayman's going to head to the sideline.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 83 of Modesto. 15 yards, second down. That was number 83's first unsportsmanlike penalty of the game.
That's the second unsportsmanlike penalty for MJC, 5th penalty of the game for the Pirates. So that'll push them back quite a bit. Back to the, we'll call it the 30-yard line. It's just inside the 30. It's going to make it 2nd and 17. So the run counted. Would have been 2nd and 2, but then you push it back 15 yards because it was a post-play penalty. And so 2nd and 17, Weaver's going to go down in a heap. As the Pirate offensive line had a leak off on the right side. And good job by Lucas Vanderlyn to shoot in off the edge. Young man from Petaluma came in hard off that corner and tagged Weaver for the sack. First sack of the game for the Comets. So this drive going backwards for MJC. Here I am singing their praises. And this time they set themselves up on 3rd and 25 with Cruz Marines back in the ball game. Got Alonzo Jackson to his right. Marines going to keep it himself. Spinning and cutting and pulled down by the hoodie at about the 27-yard line. Picks up about 5 yards, excuse me, but it's going to bring up 4th down, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Coach Stivers isn't going to go for this 4th and 20. Instead, he's going to send out the punting team. He's going to send out another quarterback, and Baker Melendez, who handles the punting duties for MJC. Melendez kicks this one. It's a bouncer to Davis, who's going to let this one roll to the 27. So kick from the 28-yard line goes to the Contra Costa 27. And so the Comets will come out for their 6th drive, trying to see if they can't cash this one in for points. So 45-yard punt for Melendez. And it'll be Blake Baker, again the quarterback for the Contra Costa Comets. Started the season 5-1. We talked about in the lead up to this game. 5-0 in the preseason. Lost their opener in league play as that one is batted down by Tamir Bullock. Having a ball game. 2 sacks in the game. Now a pass batted down. Number 15 has been a beast. Incomplete pass. Being up 2nd and 10. And again, the Comets spreading things out with 4 receivers. For Blake Baker. Goes over the middle, and he's got a man streaking wide open, Connor Poe. He's going to take it to the house. And Contra Costa strikes with a 73-yard touchdown pass. So Baker to Connor Poe. Poe wide open in the middle of that secondary, able to turn on the Jets, and they weren't going to catch number 4 in white, as the Contra Costa Comets are now on the board following the 73-yard touchdown pass from Blake Baker to Connor Poe. Two-play drive, all of 11 seconds. And here comes the extra point attempt for Nunez. He missed the field goal earlier. This time he gets the extra point to go. And so it makes it 28-7 as Contra Costa using the passing game for the quick strike. It's 28-7 here on NorCal Sports TV. Be back right after this word from our sponsors.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos, along with our producer Joseph Yanez, cameramen Aramis Yanez and Avery Townsell. Here on the campus of Modesto Junior College as the Pirates gave up the first touchdown of the game. It was a 73-yard touchdown pass from Blake Baker to Connor Poe. As here's Jackson, not able to get much momentum. He does get it out past the 20 to about the 21. MJC is going to get it back following their first punt of the afternoon. The last drive kind of stalled out after a couple first downs. Penalty backed them up, and a sack doomed them in. And so they had to kick it away to the Comets, who answered quickly in 2 plays and 11 seconds for their first score of the game. Now the Pirate offense trying to stay out on the field, see if they can't get some points before the half. Pirates also trying to see if they can double up on the Comets, as they will get the ball to start the second half of play. MJC will, that is. As here's a pitch out to Jackson, who kind of stumbled a little bit and gathered his footing, is able to get out to the 25-yard line. Picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 for the Pirates.
On 2nd and 6, Weaver gives it to Jackson. Jackson spinning his way up the middle and then takes a big shot from the safety, Jaden Rhodes. Again, he's kind of helpless there, spinning his way. And Jaden Rhodes used that opportunity to slam right into him. Rhodes, the DB out of Nevada from Las Vegas. But the carry was good enough for a Pirate first down. It's the 12th time MJC has moved the chains on offense. As Weaver gets the play call from Coach Stiver. He's handing out signals on the sideline. And now Weaver gets it out to England. England loses the ball. It's on the deck. Picked up by the Comets. And the Contra Costa Comets have recovered the fumble. The first turnover of the game for MJC is a pass completed to Bronson England. And great job knocking that one out. Great scoop by the DB. That was Kai Santos, the DB, who knocked it out. Didn't quite see who recovered it, but it was a Comet. It was going to be, I believe, Devin Thomas, they say, who recovered it for Contra Costa. So both teams now with one turnover. MJC picked off Contra Costa earlier. This time they put it on the deck and give it back over to the Comets, who are set up 1st and 10 at the 25. Baker threw a touchdown pass last time out. This time he's being chased by Lopez. Throws across his body and out of bounds. That's going to be incomplete. Second down for Contra Costa. We have 4 minutes exactly remaining in this game. So a little momentum swing in this ball game. As Contra Costa, a little pep in their step, trying to get some more points on the board as Baker did good just to get rid of that. He had a Pirate all over him. Mason Gilton, who also helping him up. Good sportsmanship there by Mason. And man out of Oakdale. He came in up the middle. Shot like a cannon. Our producer, Joseph Yanez, wanted an intentional grounding. Yeah, it happened so fast that they could justify him being hit or something as well. But yeah, it looked like he just got rid of it to get rid of it because he knew what was coming. So it sets up 3rd down and 10. Baker taking a shot in the end zone, and that is caught by Davis. Touchdown, Comets. 25-yard touchdown pass from Baker to Davis. Did a great job of adjusting to that in the air, and great camera work there by our guys here on NorCal Sports TV as well. As Davis caught that one, landed on his back in between a couple Pirate DBs, and the Pirate sideline's a little stunned. There's a couple passing plays from the Comets have cut this lead in half, barring the extra point, and there it is from Nunez. It's good. And indeed, the lead is now cut in half. It was 28-0, but 2 quick strikes from the Comets have made it 28-14 with 3:52 left to play here on NorCal Sports TV. Robert Rivera and Alonzo Jackson back deep for this kickoff, and neither one of them is going to have a crack at it. This one goes into the 4th track lane out there as we got a little extracurricular pushing and shoving following the play. Sometimes those guys are so geared up for that collision, you don't give it to them, they're going to go seek it out.
Kickoff out of bounds. Ball placed at the 35-yard line.
So following the kickoff penalty, Pirates will get it at the 35-yard line with 3:52 left to play here in the opening half. Contra Costa striking on 3rd down as they cash in a 25-yard touchdown from Blake Baker to Damari Davis. And they make it 14-0 with the extra point from Nunez as we got a whole bunch of whistles blowing. And the back judge trying to get something squared away. Oh, I guess it's going to be on the other hash. Yeah, hey, good call. They did kick it out to that side of the field, so heads up by the official. So it'll be on the right hash for the MJC offense as they come out. The last 2 drives have stalled out. Now we got another whistle. And Contra Costa didn't like the way that they were set up. And so they're going to take a timeout defensively. That's their second of the half. And we'll take a break as well on NorCal Sports TV and be back right after a word from our sponsors.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
I'm Mario Ramos back with you on NorCal Sports TV, MJC Pirate football. As the Pirates opened up a 28-0 lead. Contra Costa has gotten a couple touchdowns on their last 2 possessions. And here we are with MJC, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line as they give it to Stanley. Stanley pushing his way forward to the 39. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Picked up by Devin Thomas.
Gage Roddy in the backfield as well, kind of a H-back as they motion Stout across the formation. Give it again to Stanley. Spins off a defender, still on his feet. It'll be about a yard shy of the 1st down. 3rd and 1 for MJC. Struggled a little bit on 3rd down. 1 of 5 by my count. Here on 3rd and 1, trying to get some of the momentum back on their side. Weaver's going to keep it himself and get it out to England in the flat. Stout blocking for him. And England tripped up across the 50, but it's going to be a MJC Pirate 1st down. So the Pirates do convert on that one and pick up their 13th 1st down of the afternoon. As England's going to need to come out of the ball game. And Baker Melendez is going to check into the game. So Baker has taken snaps at quarterback this season for the Pirates, also punts, and now he's playing wide receiver. Here's Stanley on 1st down.
Stanley up the middle.
And Stanley picks up maybe 3, 4.
By number 7, Freddie Brown. Opening up 2nd.
They give him 3.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
We come up on the 2-minute mark here in the 1st half. Stout in motion. Weaver looking for Easterwood across the middle, and that one's in and out of his hands. A little high. Falls incomplete and brings up 3rd down and 7. Another 3rd down opportunity for MJC, who converted earlier in this drive. That one was 3rd and 1, an obvious running situation. This one's 3rd and 7, you would assume a passing situation. And Stanley out in front of Weaver here on 3rd down. Weaver pumps. Flag flies immediately. And Weaver running up the middle and takes a big hit. And it's going to be close to the marker. But again, there is a flag. Looked like it might have been a formation penalty. Procedure. Maybe somebody jumped off sides. They're gonna, yeah, we got some Pirates saying that Contra Costa was lined up across the nation. No, there was formation. So that one goes against Dylan Golseth, but I believe he was left uncovered by a receiver, which might have been what the penalty is. So it looked like Weaver had 1st down yardage on the run, but the penalty is going to back him up and make it 3rd down and 12. We'll see what the Pirates have dialed up right after this timeout. You're watching MJC Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV. Following the illegal procedure penalty, MJC will have a 3rd and 12 at their 40 at the Contra Costa 49-yard line. We're set to get back to play. 4 receivers for Luke Weaver with Stanley to his right on 4th down. And he's looking out to Bronson England, but he left it short. Would have been close. England right at the marker, but unable to make a play at that one, as that one was just a little short. And on 4th down, the Pirates are going to send out the punting team and kick this one away to Contra Costa, who has thrown it into the end zone on their last 2 possessions. They have 1 timeout remaining as we got 1:36 left on the clock. Baker Melendez gets this punt away. We'll see how aggressive the Comets want to be in this situation. See what kind of return they might get as well. As Davis is back deep to return, and this one bounces right to him, and it hits him, and it bounces right into his arms. Now he's going to try to make something of it. And he's got a bunch of Pirates that he can't hop through, and gets him to about the 17-yard line. And we'll call it the 18-yard line, makes it 1st and 10. 1:26 left to play. Again, Contra Costa with 1 timeout, MJC with 2. Blake Baker back out for the Comets with Linnell Howard in the backfield with them. Some movement around the line for MJC. Baker gets it out quickly, looking for Davis. Incomplete. Gonna bring up 2nd down. Pirates showing pressure. They back out. They rush 4. Baker over the middle. He's got that one complete to Robinson. And clock keeps running. We got 1:12 left. Pickup of about 6 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down for Contra Costa. Now we're under the minute mark. The Pirates again rush 4. This time they get it on the flat to Howard. And Howard is brought down out there by Washington. And the defensive back felt the brunt of that one. He's going to head off to the sideline. And MJC is going to take their 2nd timeout as they force a 4th down. Looking to make something happen with 46 seconds left in the ballgame. Quick break in the action. Quick break on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Welcome back to Modesto Junior College, 28-14. 4th down for the Contra Costa Comets. Looking to punt this one away to Bronson England. MJC just took their 2nd timeout. Low snap. Nunez picks that one up off the turf and boots a nice punt that England gets at the 31. England, look out. And that was close to a block in the back, but a good tackle there by Elijah King-Turner to sling England out of bounds, as England, about a 20-yard return on that one. And a couple nice returns and got everyone holding their breath every time number 0 catches the ball. And he's got the Pirates set up at midfield with 34 seconds. Again, 1 timeout in the back pocket for head coach Rusty Stivers and the MJC Pirates. Weaver fakes the screen left, goes over the middle, batted away from Stout, and falls incomplete. And some Comet defenders hoping that they could have had a better angle at that batted ball. There you see the safety, Joe Alvarez, darting across, unable to make a play on it. So the Pirates being pretty aggressive there on their first play. Here's 2nd and 10. Weaver, quarterback draw. A lot of room up the middle. Picks up the first down, so the clock will stop momentarily as they move the chains on the 13-yard pickup. And MJC is going to call their final timeout with 25 seconds.
Modesto, their third and final timeout.
So third timeout of the half, final timeout of the half from Modesto. We'll stick with you here on NorCal Sports TV with 25 seconds left to play. Much to the delight of producer Joseph Giannis, who was trying to get my attention. Sorry, man. I got you, though. We'll stick around here. I want to thank American Asphalt, employee-owned company out there paving the planet, for allowing us to bring you coverage of Pirate football. NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight basketball camp open in the Sierra Foothills. NorCalSportsTV.com/camps, where you go to get more info. The Sonora Conference Center, the site of my man Jeremy Hurtado's Striking Gold hit TV show. It's got him touring the nation. And it all happens there at the Sonora Conference Center. So if you want to go global, you want to go viral like my man Jeremy Hurtado, hit up the Sonora Conference Center. They don't call him the man of the motherlode for nothing, Joseph. You know what I mean? Out there doing big things. 1st and 10 following the Weaver scramble. Final timeout taken by MJC. 25 ticks on the clock before we head to the break. Here's Weaver taking the snap, spinning it, rolling out of the pocket. And he's going to chuck it up. He's got a man on the sideline. England stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he was wide open in the back side of that defense right there. A little lapse in coverage. As soon as the scramble drill came out, they lost track of number 0. And again, no one really in the screen. A great job to hang on to that one. And get out of bounds. He stops the clock with 18 seconds. So Pirates maybe have a couple opportunities at the end zone. They'll have it at the 12-yard line. Here's Weaver. Quick strike, and this one's batted, and the receiver was hung up and hit. Intended for Jackson, I believe. Yeah, it was Alonzo Jackson. Probably better that it fell incomplete for MJC, as only 3 seconds came off the clock. He catches that and gets hit, brought down where he was. The clock's going to continue to roll. The Pirates are at the scramble for another snap. Here they got 15 seconds. Let the clock stop as they motion the back out of the backfield. Now Weaver in the corner of the end zone looking for Stout, and that one was batted away. Looked like it was a little underthrown. Great job defensively by Javon Ferguson Jr. to not give much of an angle for that pass. Again, that had to be dropped into a bucket as Ferguson was all over it. DB from the Sunshine State from Miami, Florida. He's going to force a 3rd down and force the kicking unit to come out here with 10 seconds left. It's going to be Zambrano out there for a 29-yard field goal, and it's hooking wide to the right. So no good. Both teams now with a missed field goal to their ledger. The Pirates missed this one from 29 yards out and just couldn't get inside the right upright. So Contra Costa will have it with 7 seconds left to play. They do have one timeout, but I doubt they're going to be any form of aggressive right here with this snap, and probably look to head to the locker room, content with that late surge they had in the second quarter to close what was a 28-point lead for MJC down to 14. And here they come out in the clock formation as Blake Baker will take a snap and take a knee and send us to the half. And what a start for MJC, who had touchdowns on their first 4 drives. Stalled out since then and allowed Contra Costa to open some things up in the air. But the Pirates lead things here on homecoming. It's 28-0 28-14, MJC over Contra Costa. We'll be back with the second half of play when we return on NorCal Sports TV.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with, what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate, or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything with all the hard work I can put into it. There's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after our serious face?
McHenry Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto. McHenry Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I could get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with, what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate, or whatever it is. They all succeed.
I always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after a serious face?
McHenry Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto. McHenry Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after our serious face?
McHenry Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Modesto Junior College Pirate football. Mario Ramos with you as we start the second half of play. Nunez set to kick this one deep to Alonzo Jackson, who gets it about the 8-yard line. Jackson has a nice block, but the ball's popped out. Ball is loose on the ground, and the Pirates are able to come out with it. Baker Melendez comes out of the pile with that and averts disaster for the Pirates. We retain possession at their 29-yard line. 14:52 with the offense coming out. And Luke Weaver back out at quarterback as we start the second half of play. Took the Pirates into the end zone on their first 4 drives of the game. Brings Stout in motion on first down, gives it to him on a jet sweep. Trying to split the gap, stays up after he takes the hit, still on his feet, and dragged down at the 40, inside the 40 to the 35-yard line is where they're going to mark him down. As Jaden Rhodes ultimately got to Joey Stout, who pinballed off a couple defenders you see right there on the replay. And then Rhodes hopping on his back. Joseph thought there was a face mask in there as well. But as it stands, it's a nice pickup for the Pirates. 36 yards on the run. Here's Weaver looking for some space as well. And he takes a shot from Joe Alvarez, but not after he picks up 9 yards. Makes it 2nd and 1 for MJC. Now have 15 first downs in the game due to the Pirates. Another score update for you. You got Reedley ahead of Sequoias, 10-0 in Valley Conference play as well. As a second down carry is going to result in a third down carry as Cologne got about half a yard. They were a yard short, so it's going to be third and very short. The Pirates have struggled a little bit on third down, 2 of 7. According to my calculations. And if they're off, then you got to blame the MJC math department because I went to school here. So we'll see. Weaver puts it in the belly of Stanley. He's following some blockers, and he's able to get the space he needs for the first down. He had tight end Jose Guizar out in front of him. He did a good job to stay behind him until he had the yardage he needed to move the chains for MJC. Second time on this drive, the Pirates have picked up a first down. From the 21 on first down, it's a handoff. Stanley spins out of one tackle, but can't escape the tackle of Caden McLeod, who brings him down behind the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a tackle for a loss. It'll be second down. Actually, they're going to move it back to about the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 officially, but the marker is behind the chains here for MJC on second down. The defensive tackle was inching across the neutral zone. Here's Weaver, pitches out to Cologne, and that one was stopped in its tracks by Devin Thomas. It don't look like that one had much going from the onset. Look at the tempo was thrown off of that one. A good sure tackle there from Thomas as soon as Cologne got the pitch. Third down and 11 after the Pirates had picked up a couple of first downs. Now they're facing 3rd and long. Full house in the backfield, and now they split them all out and empty it out for Weaver here on 3rd and 11. Weaver pumped, pressured, and Stout takes a big shot cutting across the middle. That's Trey Brown, who laid some lumber on Stout, who's slow to get up, and understandably so. Took a big hit As Weaver's kind of clapping in disgust a little bit. He left his receiver out to dry. That's going to bring up 4th and 11 for MJC. And the offense is going to stay out there on the field. We've seen them pick up a couple of 4th downs earlier in the game. One of them resulted in a 29-yard touchdown pass from Easterwood to Weaver. Here's 4th and 11, and some confusion between the linesman and Coach Stivers. Inadvertent whistle as the linesman was racing in, thought Coach Stivers called the timeout, and he looked at Coach Stivers, who was looking back at him like, what's going on here? So miscommunication, but we're back to it. 4th and 11, wide snap. Weaver hauls it in, looking end zone. He's got England back in the end zone, keeps his foot in bounds. Touch, no! They're going to say he's out of bounds. I thought he dropped the foot in there. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. Let's take a look at this replay. Does he get a foot in bounds? His foot, yeah, and his thigh was in, yeah. That should be a touchdown. He dropped a foot and a hip in bounds. They're going to rule that one incomplete. But looking at our replay right there, great camera work by our guys. That looked like a touchdown. Take a look. You be the judge. Oh, my goodness. So turnover on downs following the incompletion on 4th down. And here's a handoff. We haven't seen too much of those for Contra Costa in recent memory. There's Rashawn Woodland, the local product out of Concord. Got a good carry. Pick up about 6-7 yards. Go with 6. 2nd and 4. And this one's incomplete, as you had Elijah Washington tied up with Jordan Robinson. And really no one able to make a play on that one, so pass falls incomplete, out of bounds, and be 3rd down and 4 for the Comets. Blake Baker came into the game late. He started the game, the Comets did, with Zach Switzer at quarterback. And Blaker came in and has thrown 2 touchdown passes in relief. Low snap, tries to one-hand it with his left hand. Now picks it up, throws on the run, and back shoulder throw to Connor Poe. They don't have enough space inbound to make the catch. Jackson out there on coverage. Faison Allen in the area as well. And the punting unit will head out for the Comets. Devin Nunez will kick this one out to Bronson England, who's had a couple nice returns. Gotten the attention of the crowd once number 0 fields the punt. Nunez steps to his right and kind of shanked this one super high. Takes a big bounce and it's going to go out of bounds, and one of the Contra Costa coaches took a shot out there. Hope he's okay. Took a hit from his own guy. Some friendly fire. As the Pirates are going to have really good field position at the Contra Costa 45-yard line with 10:35 left to play. So good job by the defense to force the 3 and out. Get the ball quickly back over to their offense, who it appeared had a touchdown on the last 4th down opportunity. Pass called incomplete, out of bounds. Weaver comes out with Cologne in the backfield. England, Stout split out to the right. Easterwood to the left. Weaver play action, rolling to the right, being chased. He's going to chuck it. He's got Stout, corner. Drag the foot inbounds. What a play. Catch at the 7-yard line from Joey Stout. 38 yards on the completion from Weaver to Joey Stout's got the Pirates set up 1st and goal. Check out this throw right here, rolling out of the pocket. On the run, dropping it in the bucket for your receiver. Little toe drag swag from Joey Stout, who now comes in motion. The give is to Cologne, following his blockers up the middle, sniffing the goal line. He's going to be a little short, 1 yard shy, as a Comet is slow to get up. And we're going to have an official timeout as they check to the injured player on the field. We'll get a word from our sponsors. You're watching NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Pirate football. Welcome back to Modesto Junior College. Homecoming day here for the Pirates. Home team with the 28-14 lead as we have an injured Comet on the field. They're tending to Telgar Sar Inc., man out of Oakland. Hope he's all right. There's a chance to check out some of the scoreboard, but you got a lot of night games today going on in the Triple C AA. See if we can find some day games. Again, we mentioned earlier Reedley was up on College of Sequoias 10-0. As we are set to go with the Pirates. Second down and goal from the 1 yard line. As the Comets are making some defensive substitutions as we are back ready to go. So second down and goal from the 1 with Kimoni Stanley standing behind Luke Weaver. Stout motions. They give it to Stanley. Sniffing the end zone. Backs his way across the goal line. Touchdown MJC. Third touchdown run of the game for Kimoni Stanley. A 2-yard touchdown run in the first quarter, a 2-yard touchdown run in the second quarter, a 1-yard touchdown run here in the third. Makes it 34-14. The extra point on the way, and we got another Comet who was slow to get up. We'll stick with you here for a little bit as they again tend to another injured Comet on the floor. That game earlier we talked about Reedley and Sequoia is now 10-3. And they got about 4:36 left in the second quarter. And Santa Monica up 17-12 over LA Southwest. Cabrillo 10-0 over West Hills Coalinga. Foothill, that one's on our network over at NorCal Sports TV as well. My guy Jeremy Hurtado is out there working that game. They're leading Los Medanos 35-14. Long Beach all over Orange Coast 56-3. Another Valley Conference matchup. Fresno City, the rival of one MJC, defeating Sac City right now 21-10 with 8:10 left in the third. Chaffee beating Desert 21-17. San Bernardino Valley up over Golden West 14-13. ARC up big over Butte 33-6. The Beavers over the Roadrunners with 5 minutes left in the third. And CSM doing what CSM does. They're rolling over Diablo Valley 35-7. As Zambrano's out for his extra point. It's 4-4 on extra points. He did miss a field goal earlier, but for extra points, he is still perfect on the afternoon. 5 of 5. Following the third touchdown run of the game for Kimoni Stanley. MJC leads it on homecoming day 35-14 on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Fernando Navarro from Oristimba back to kick this one. He squibs it. It gets past Roddy, and it's a loose ball at the 12. And Contra Costa is going to jump on it at the 11. And that could have been a lot worse for the Comets. As it is, Jaden Perkins jumps on top of it, and the field position's not that great to start here for Contra Costa, but much better than MJC starting out in the red zone if you were looking at it from the Comet perspective. It's 9:34, 35-14 left to play. Blake Baker back out there in the pistol with his running back Linnell Howard standing behind him with 3 receivers and 1 tight end on first down. In motion Davis. Give it to Howard. Howard swallowed up by Bullock. And Kyle Jackson helping out with the tackle as well. Pirate defense gave up the big passing play, a 73-yarder from Baker to Poe. And also had Baker to Davis, 25 yards out in a short field following the fumble for MJC. Other than that, this defense has been pretty solid. As there's a loose ball, and diving on it is Baker as he was running the option there with Howard. Kept it in the belly a little too long by the time he tried to rip it out. He ripped it out of his own hand as well, and it was on the floor for a second. Max Rascone trying to dive on top of it, but Baker beat him to it. So the Comets nearly giving it away twice to MJC. Instead, the Big Blue Buccaneers are going to force a 3rd and 13 from the Contra Costa 8. Here comes Mo Blitzo bringing some pressure. Jackson picks it off. Jalen Jackson with the INT. And he's going to get a flag at the end because he let the receiver know about it. But Jalen Jackson with the 2nd Modesto interception of the afternoon. He had really good field position. They would have been in the red zone, but I think the penalty is going to back them up and push them out about the 30. So a 15-yard penalty following the interception as Jalen Jackson all over that out pattern. He steps in front of it, picks it off. Then he got in the face of the receiver. Just to let him know a little something, and it's going to cost him 15 yards and also be the 3rd MJC player now to have a warning as far as the personal misconduct penalties. That's the 3rd one. The next one will get him sent to the locker room early. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's the jet sweep again to Stout, looking for a block from England. And he splits the defense, still on his feet, spins inside the 10 as England and the DB are still battling out on the track, and the officials are going to go out and make sure that they head back out to the playing field and back into their huddles. But Stout, nice runs, got the Pirates set up 1st and goal. Following a nice jet sweep, they have it at the 7. Kamoni Stanley in the backfield. He's got 3 touchdowns this afternoon. A lot of blockers in for Stanley. Dives forward And now the mosh pit is moving itself kind of horizontally across the line of scrimmage. Not really forward. They stop at the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Stanley up the middle.
Busy afternoon for one Comoni Stanley. On 2nd down, Stanley gets it again, shakes off the leg tackle, but can't emerge out of the pile. He's going to go back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd down. Now the receiving core of England, Stout, and Easterwood will head back onto the field, and the heavy package, the tight ends will come off, and Guizar, Mayman, and Burrow. This Mayman's a receiver. He's out there with the heavy package. Roddy, slot right. Stout, slot left. As Weaver fakes the snap count, now looks over to Coach Stivers, who's going to take a timeout as the play clock was winding down. That'll be the first timeout taken by MJC here in the 2nd half. We'll be back right after this break on NorCal Sports TV. We're back on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos along with our producer Joseph Yanez. 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line for the Pirates. Weaver going to pull it out of the belly of Stanley. Throw it down to the flat. Easterwood trying to lunge into the end zone. He's going to be just a little short. And that's going to set the Pirates up on the doorstep in this offense. It's gone for a few 4th downs. It's going to stay out there. 3 of 4 on 4th down. Coach Stivers is going to keep him out there. You got Comoni Stanley in the backfield. He's got 3 touchdown rushes on the game. Pirates are 1 yard out. They bring the formation in tight. Give it to Stanley. He's into the end zone for the 4th time. Touchdown MJC. Comoni Stanley is following Tyler McMahon into the end zone as that left side just collapsing the Contra Costa defensive line. And Stanley able to scoot in again, the 4th rushing touchdown of the game. He's got 2 from 2 yards out and 2 from 1 yard out. And the Pirates have opened this up. It's 41-14. And Zambrano looking to boot in his 6th extra point. And this one misses to the left. Couldn't quite hook it enough inside. And so the score will stay at 41-14. NorCal Sports TV, MJC Pirate Football. Be back after this.
5:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
We're back. There's another squibber from Navarro. And McLeod again having trouble with this one, and he's going to have to dive on it at the 10-yard line. And McLeod is being tossed into fits. after that little bouncer heading his way. He's hoping it goes in another direction. The Pirates might be onto something there on special teams. 41-14 following the 4th rushing touchdown from Kamoni Stanley, the running back out of Sierra. A sophomore is 1 rushing touchdown away from tying the MJC single game record with 5 rushing touchdowns held by Aaron Fields and Trey Cooper. So something to keep an eye on as we head down the stretch of this ballgame. We still got a lot of time. Over 20 minutes of game action left to play. We got pre-snap movement from one of the receivers from Contra Costa.
Offense number 58.
Essentially going to be half the distance to the goals. They'll move it to the 5. So the Comets will have it 1st and 15 at the 5-yard line. 5:43 left to play. Again, they motion Davis. And the carry gets up to the 6. So pickup of 1. That interior defensive line of the Pirates has been stout all day. Again, Hugo Pedro, Christian Ray making a play as well. We haven't called his name too much. Usually we're calling his name when he's rushing the passer and getting sacks. He's typically the leading sack man for the Pirates. Today it's been Tamir Bullock getting some pressure as they are both on the edge here on 2nd down. Baker being pressured by Bullock, who affected that pass right there. Not sure if he got a hand on it, but definitely forced the incompletion. And here comes the Moblitzo package for Coach Eddie Abbasi and the Motown Marauders. Coach Abbasi loving to dial something up, having that zone pressure in the back end, and then bringing some type of exotic blitzes across the front. He's got 4 linemen, 3 of them standing up. And a little delayed blitz. They got McLeod up the seam, and Baker overshot him. It's going to be incomplete and bring out the punting team, and Bronson England set up for another return. Pirate defense heading to the sideline, hooting and hollering as they get set up under the tents for their defensive meeting following that possession. Had a good possession defensively to force a 3 and out. The penalty no doubt helping to pin the Comets back in their own territory. Now you have Nunez a step in front of the end line, set to take this kick. Got the wind in his face as well, and he steps up to boot this one away to England. He's going to catch this at the 44, or 48-6, I'm sorry, and take it to about the 41, so about a 5-yard return for Bronson England. In good field position for MJC. Still have it at the Contra Costa 41-yard line here with 4:53 left in the 3rd. They'll start this drive with Alonzo Jackson in the backfield. Oh no, here comes Kamoni Stanley, so both of them are going to be out there here on 1st down. It'll be Stanley in the backfield and Johnson split to the right with Bronson England. Stout and Easterwood also in the formation. They motion Stout. Weaver looking for Jackson, who held up his route. He had an opening right there. You had England kind of stretching the safeties up the field. And Jackson held up his route. Had he kept going upfield, that one would have been an easy pitch and catch from Luke Weaver. Second down and 10. And before the snap, we had a false start from MJC.
False start. Offense number 55. I got penalty. 2nd down.
And he goes against Andrew Ina. This offensive line's had a phenomenal game. Helping Stanley get into the end zone 4 times. Helping Stout get into the end zone. Protecting Weaver as well. This one makes it 2nd and 15 for MJC. Weaver play action. This one's intercepted. Easy pick for Jaden Rhodes as he steps in front, and now it takes a big hit, but he's still on his feet. And Rhodes is going to take this one to the house. It's a pick 6 for Contra Costa as they make it 41-20. So Jaden Rhodes stepping in front of that pass intended for Stout. And he read that one easily. You take a look at the replay right here. Again, you see him step right in front of that and pick that off with no problem. And then able to go to work right here. The big hit by Stanley, but he just bounced off of it. And tightrope the sideline all the way to the end zone for the pick 6. Contra Costa has had some big strikes. That was about a 70-yard return following the interception. See if we get the official yardage for you. Nunez is out for the extra point. Snap is low and then brought up and booted through the uprights by Nunez, who makes it 41-21. MJC over Contra Costa following the pick 6 from Jaden Rhodes. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Modesto Junior College Pirate football. A pick 6 from Jaden Rhodes has closed the gap, make it 41-21. This is a short kick that is bobbled and loose. We're going to see who's recovering it. There's a scrum down there to see who pops out of the pile with the football. And we're going to see it's MJC ball. As the return man, and that was Rivera. Robert Rivera ran up on it, couldn't catch it cleanly, and then in a heap trying to pick it up and run with it, ended up kicking it forward a little bit, a little closer to some Comets who tried to jump on it as well. In the end, Rivera able to pull it out of the pile and keep possession for MJC, 4:32 at their 25. Started their last possession with 4:53, resulted in a pick 6. This time they give it to Stanley. He's been the bell cow back this afternoon for the Pirates. Not much doing there on first down. Minimal gain. Pickup of a couple as we got some pushing and shoving. Post play. Four receivers for Weaver on 2nd and 8. Height snap. He gets it back to Stanley, and he can't escape Cedric Roberts, who was sitting there waiting for him. That's going to be a TFL. 3-yard loss on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 11. From the 25-yard line, 3rd down for MJC. Weaver, quarterback draw. Trying to make a juke move that gets him out past the first down marker, and it worked. Barrels into the safety. And Weaver gets down to the 39-yard line and moves the chains for MJC. Nice run on the designed quarterback draw. Good job by Catala, the offensive lineman out in front of him. lead blocker. As the Pirates pick up the first down on the ground on 3rd down and 11. This time they put it back on the ground with Stanley, who's pushed back. Forward momentum is going to get him back to the line of scrimmage. Stanley will head to the bench. Cologne will step out on the field. Single back with 4 receivers on 2nd down. Weaver over the middle to England. Run after the catch for England, who spun down at the 32-yard line. Great pitch and catch from Weaver to England. England able to get past the linebackers right in front of the secondary, the defensive backs, and into that little spot of the zone, and picks up a big MJC first down into Contra Costa territory, and England needs a breather as he's asking for a sub. And now he's actually going to stay out there, as Easterwood's the one that's going to head out to the sideline. England and Stout split wide to the right. Burrow into the game, tight to the left. Weaver. And they set up a screen out in the flat to the kind of the H-back. That's Jose Guizar, who's lined up in the backfield, came across the formation and didn't get much on that catch. Going to be 2nd down and 10.
Was made by number 8, Sanchez.
Now it's Roddy, the H-back, with Cologne in the backfield. They motion Stout. They give it to Cologne, and he takes a wallop. Yeah, we got some post-fight or some post-play fighting going on. Saw some hands going around there. Elijah King Turner, though, the converted running back, now playing linebacker with an absolute shot on Cologne in the backfield. Loss of 1. And we had a little extracurricular following the play that went uncalled. Both players are going to head to the sideline, try to cool down a bit. And on 3rd down and 11, as we under 30 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Weaver, the hard count, and Coach Stivers is going to call timeout as 1 second was left on the play clock. So the Pirates will come back with 16 seconds left to play in the 3rd. 3rd down and 11 when we return on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Mario Ramos back with you on NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Modesto Junior College Pirate football. Also a producer extraordinaire, the man they call Joseph Yanez. Aramis Yanez also out here on camera, along with our guy Avery Townsell. 3rd down and 11 from the 34-yard line for MJC, leading 41-21. Here's Weaver looking over the middle, scrambling, pumps, and bought himself a lot of room. He's inside the red zone, skips inside the 10, dragged down at the 5-yard line. What a run there by Weaver. 29 yards on the carry, moves the chains, and we got a Comet. He's down on the ground. Got a timeout being taken by the officials. Looks like he was able to get up under his own power. They are going to check on him for a second just to make sure he's okay. We'll stick with you here as we're getting close to coming up to a quarter break. 8 seconds remain in the quarter. They might just wind the clock now that the markers are set, and MJC might be content to head down to the other end and try to get their touchdown on the other side of the field. And that's exactly what's going to happen as the clock winds down. Got a pick six from the Contra Costa Comets. That added to their total, but Stanley, he's added to his total 2 more rushing touchdowns. He's got 4 on the afternoon, 1 away from the record. Will he get it? We'll find out coming up next. Fourth quarter of play on NorCal Sports TV following this break. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Modesto Junior College football. It's time to start the fourth quarter of play. First and goal from the 5. Number 5 in the backfield for MJC, looking for his 5th touchdown. Will he get it? He's in the middle of that pile right there. That's going to be stopped at about the 5-yard line, so it doesn't look like anything got gained on that one. It'll be second down for MJC. No doubt this offensive line would like to be able to escort Stanley into the end zone for the 5th time. Again, he's 1 away from tying the MJC record, single game record of rushing touchdowns. He gets it. He's got ahead of steam. He's into the end zone for the 5th time. Stanley with the 5-yard touchdown run, and the Pirates lead at 47-21. What an afternoon for Stanley. Again, now tied with Aaron Fields and Trey Cooper for the most rushing touchdowns in a single game here in MJC history. The record books are being rewritten here on NorCal Sports TV, as we're going to have Leon Colon was set up to kick, and now Marines under center, so a little trickery as they get it out to Colon in the flat, trying to shake a tackle, gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. So a little trickery off the formation. They had Colon set up to kick that one, and the Marines, the holder, who was also the backup quarterback, able to get it out to Colon out in the flat, shakes off the leg tackle, scoots into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and MJC gets that point back as they had missed an extra point earlier. Now it's 49-21 Pirates over the Comets here on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Nice homecoming afternoon for the MJC Pirates. The Buccaneers in all blue lead this one 49-21, as there's a nice reverse or change of field there from Jaden Perkins as he cuts back across the grain. And good job by Trey Moreland to chop him down out near the 30-yard line, 35-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Yeah, at the 30. There we go. 14-18 left to play. Here in the fourth quarter, saw Contra Costa, who came out in a big hole, 28-0, as the Pirates jumped all over them. Then Contra Costa came back and cut it in half, 28-14. Got some momentum going back on their sideline, but MJC able to rip it back away from them and now extend the lead up to 28 points as we have Zach Switzer back into the ball game at quarterback for the Comets. And that first down carry went out to Howard. Not much doing there for Howard. Just pick up 3. I guess there was something doing there. On second down, trying to spin his way in through the middle. Getting to the 35. He's the ball carrier for the Comets. And that's, Keandre Palmer is the back right now for Contra Costa. It brings up third down and 5. Again, with Switzer and Palmer in the backfield for CC. Coach Abbasi not liking the defensive look. Wants to take a timeout, so we'll take a timeout. 2 Pirates call their second. Actually, that's their third timeout, so they're out of timeouts following this one. We'll be back to Modesto Junior College after this break. Back at Modesto Junior College, is third down and 5. Pirates showing blitz. And here they come. Getting it after Switzer. That one is picked up by Faison Allen. He's got the sideline trying to shake it. Defender cuts in front of him. He's got the end zone. It's a pick 6 for MJC. There is a flag out along the sideline near the 35-yard line. And MJC getting caught across the line. It was Christian Reyes. You see the pick from Faison Allen. It's not going to stand. So wipe the touchdown off the board. As MJC was again showing blitz on 3rd and 5, and the hard count got them to jump across the neutral zone. The Comets able to snap it in time to draw the offsides penalty, which is a huge one as it wipes the pick 6 off the board and turns 3rd and 5. I guess it was a long 5, now 3rd and 1 as Switzer tries the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback sneak there and able to pick it up as he got some pushing and shoving from the DBs and receivers following the play. There's Washington and I believe that's Jordan Robinson. We're getting into a discussion that now Robinson's going to step out of, and Connor Poe will take his place. Lost in all that is a first down for the Comets. Now have it at the 41-yard line. Again with Switzer in the backfield. They motion Page. And the carry is to Palmer. He's back to the line of scrimmage. Be 2nd down and 10. Pirates are going to get set to hit the road next week. They'll head down to Reedley. And then they'll also take on Sequoias. So that'll be the following Saturday. So the 28th they head out to Reedley. And the 4th to Sequoias. And they'll be back home on November 11th for their final home game of the season against Fresno City. As Palmer can't spin out of the grasp there of, I believe that was Christian Ray. Ray with the tackle, Rascone helping out as well. Rascone out of St. Mary's, and Ray out of Manteca. As Pedro's being urged to get off the field. He's replaced by Clarence Johnson. And now Rascone's going to be replaced by Faiva Tuakalu. You're on 3rd down and 9, so Coach Abassi wanting a specific defensive group. Here on 3rd down and 9, he's got 1 down lineman, 3 standing up as they rush Switzer. And this one's complete near the 1st down marker. They're going to say he's a little short. Interesting spot. And on Ty on the coverage. So actually they marked it like a yard short, but they're moving the chains. So interesting call. Looked like he got it on the first, got it on the reception. Even heard some rumblings from the VIP section over here next to us. They thought that was a 1st down upon reception, and turns out it is after all. Comets get it to the MJC 49 now in a plus territory. And here's a carry. Their number 24, Iokina Phelps. Another guy out of the Las Vegas area. He's out of Henderson. Don't call Henderson Vegas. People around that area don't appreciate that too much. A clear distinction between Henderson and Las Vegas. Again, there's a big hit taken by Phelps. And Julian Lopez with the initial hit. You have Robert Burciaga up in the Somerville area. Somerville's got a big game next Friday against Sonora on our network on NorCal Sports TV for the Motherlode League Championship. So we know who Robert Burciaga is going to be rooting for in that one. We got 3rd down and 8. Pirates again showing pressure off the right side. They back out of it. And Switzer looking for Davis. What a catch by Davis. Lays out and makes a phenomenal catch, pretty much horizontally. By the time he makes the catch, check this out. Whoop! Look at that, laying out. Gotta love the effort. Score being what it is, he's still out there making plays. Putting that on tape right there. Nice play by Davis. And again, another 1st down here for Switzer and the Comets, as they now have it at the 38-yard line. Phelps, right side's got room. And now he's hit, but not until he picks up a 1st down. 10-yard pickup for Phelps. And back-to-back 1st downs for the Comets. Three receivers and a tight end here for Switzer. And Phelps gets it, being chased from behind. And now brought down by Ontai. Good job from the DB to come up and seal the edge right there. Make a good play in the running game. It's actually going to be a TFL. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Following the nice defensive play there by Kainoa Ontai, another guy from Manteca. He goes to the Red School in Manteca, East Union. You got the Green School, Manteca, the Blue School, Sierra, East Union known as the Red School. 49-21. So we're 7:42 left to play. Here's Phelps. He's able to stay on his feet and spin down to the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 7 for Contra Costa. Contra Costa will head back home and take on Fresno City next Saturday. And they got a matchup with Sac City also on the horizon in their final road game on the 4th. And they wrap up the season taking on COS at home, as we got some pre-snap movement. And now we got punches being thrown in the backfield. And we'll see how this is going to get shaken out. Drensley Juzme, he threw a right hand that connected. False start on Contra Costa, but Burciaga took a right hand. Looked like it was open-handed to the helmet, which I never understood, right? Why are we going out there hitting each other in the helmets? And it's going to probably hurt my hand more than it's going to hurt your helmet, I would assume. But hey, get caught up in the emotions now. It's 3rd and 12 following the penalty. Under 7 minutes to play. Low snap. Switzer picks it up. And that one is complete to Ferguson, the tight end. Got first down yardage. Out of bounds at the 11. And so nice pickup on 3rd down. The penalty didn't matter there as Switzer was able to connect with Ferguson. We haven't seen much out of the tight end from El Sobrante. It looked good on that one. He's going to head off to the sideline, catch his breath, as he's being replaced by Guillermo Norberto out of San Leandro. And Pirates are going to take a timeout. They don't have any timeouts. That's a... Yeah, that not a penalty? Yeah, it should be a penalty. I was going to say a delay of game penalty, I believe.
Delay of game.
Yeah.
Following in excess of 10 penalties. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I think it's just a natural reaction of the defensive coordinator. You see something you don't like, right? You want to call the timeout. Unfortunately for Coach Eddie Abbasi, the defensive coordinator of MJC, the Pirates are fresh out of timeouts. So that one's going to cost them 5 yards. And now moves it down to the 6-yard line. And I believe they can still get a first down. Yeah, the chain guy dropped his marker. Here's Phelps cutting and juking in between the hashes and scoots his way down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 1, officially a long one. The Comets can still pick up a first down without getting a touchdown, as they have it at the 2 with 1 yard to go for a first down, but they're thinking end zone. As Phelps is out there, they brought the receiver in tight, now they push him back out wide. And there's a whole lot of confusion coming from Contra Costa on this snap. So they're going to talk it over. 5:14 left to play. NorCal Sports TV. Get a word from our sponsors. Be right back after this.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Welcome back. NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Modesto Junior College Pirate football. It's been a great homecoming day for the MJC Pirates, who've been all over Contra Costa from the jump. The wire-to-wire lead is in sight here for MJC as we got 5:14 left to play. They're up 28 right now. They started the game up 28-0 and really have not looked back. Contra Costa cut it down to 28-14, but then MJC able to push it back up. It's really been the ground game. Kamoni Stanley with 5 rushing touchdowns as Davis has got a passing touchdown. No, they're going to say he's short. Looked like he caught that in the end zone, but they're going to say he's just on the other side of the goal line. And it's going to be 1st and goal from like the 1-inch line for Contra Costa after another nice diving catch from Davis, who appeared to be in the end zone. You saw it there on the replay. But they mark him out, and Switzer trying to push his way forward. The Big Blue Buccaneers have other thoughts. They're trying to drag him back, and I don't think he crossed the goal line. And he did not. They're going to say he's short. It'll be 2nd down. The Pirate defense stout up the middle, not allowing for any room for Switzer to sneak in there. Second down and goal from inside the 1 yard line, just outside the goal line. Switzer looking for another sneak. He's going to snap in, push forward, and momentum was stopped, but he's able to stretch the ball over the goal line for the touchdown. So Switzer with the 1 yard touchdown sneak. Adds one to his ledger, cuts into the margin, makes it 49-27 as Nunez will trot out for the extra point. 4:04 left to play in the ball game. MJC nearly stopped them again. Initially, they did kind of quell his momentum, but he's able to use that long frame. And we mentioned he checks in at 6'6", 225. So able to kind of get horizontal a little bit and just stretch the ball out over the goal line for the touchdown. Excuse me. Nunez with the extra point, and that one is good. So he splits the uprights, makes it 28-49 in favor of MJC. We're going to stick with you during the break and give you some of the scores from in and around the area. Went final out in Fresno. The Rams of Fresno City able to defeat the Sac City Panthers 28-10. How about this score? Long Beach up over Orange Coast 73-10, and you still got 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Foothill on our network defeating Los Medanos 48-14. Yeah, Sequoias down against Reedley 17-3. Reedley up on that one. 7:41 left in the third. West LA over Victor Valley 16-7. Allen Hancock over College of the Canyons 35-21. Ventura over Antelope Valley 21-10. Redwoods up over Yuba 13-0. That one at Redwoods. And you got a bunch of night games tonight, including Sierra at Shasta. Matt San Jacinto at San Diego Mesa. Citrus at Cerritos. Here it's been a wonderful homecoming for the MJC Pirates, who were anticipating some kind of short kick. They have everyone close to the line. And this one bounces back, pass by Alonzo Jackson. He's going to grab it and head out of bounds. And we got some guys slipping into the chain gang out. It's been a rough day for the chain gang. They ran into a couple of times. They got their chain linked up out there on the sideline. So shout out to those guys. They're persevering, pushing through. As we got 4:03 left to play on a nice homecoming evening, a record-setting day. We saw Kamoni Stanley get into the MJC Pirate record book. He's got 5 rushing touchdowns. He ties Aaron Fields and Trey Cooper with 5 rushing touchdowns on the afternoon, the most in a game for any Pirate running back. Fields did it in September of 2012 against Hartnell. Cooper in November of 2014 against Delta College. As Marines looking to take snaps with the play clock all the way down to 0. And now the flag comes out, but he was ready to go. Unfortunately, the officials were the ones taking their time, and it's going to cost the Pirates 5 yards. Interesting there. The umpire was kind of holding things up. Marines was waiting for him to get out of the way so he could snap it. And as soon as the umpire got out of the way, the play clock had been at 0 for a few seconds. And the back judge waited and threw the delayed game penalty. So we're ready to go. Marines keeping it himself, spinning, hit, and dragged down at the 11. Pick up of a couple for Marines. No doubt the Pirate offense just looking to pick up a first down or two and get to the celebration portion of this homecoming evening. Play clock's at 15 seconds, so the Pirates in no hurry to run a play. So now it's under 10, so Marines will get them going. He gets the snap, Gives it to Rivera. Rivera, left side. Rivera, you showing off that speed. Yeah, being pulled down and swung out of bounds out near the 40-yard line. And we saw a little bit from Rivera in the kick return game. Young man out of Downey, a 5'7" freshman, using some of that speed right there out on the left side. Able to pick up a first down for MJC on the ground. Now we're under 3 minutes left to play. As again, the offense patiently awaiting the play call from Coach Rusty Stivers. First down, it's Rivera straight up the middle and hit hard by Arthur Stern. And a couple of road games on the docket for the Pirates, who now will move to 2-0, in Valley play. And they got 2 road games at Reedley and at Sequoia before they got their rivalry game to finish off the season against Fresno City. That'll be Saturday, November 11th, 1 o'clock. And we'll have that for you here on NorCal Sports TV. So go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Hit that like, subscribe button. You get alerted every time we go live as Marines takes a big shot in the backfield. And he picked up a couple, but paid the price for doing so. We'll bring third down, but more importantly for the Pirates, the clock continues to tick as we are under 2 minutes to play. So now Rivera's going to jog over to Coach Stivers, get the play call himself. Now he shifts to the right of Cruz Marines. They're on third down as they motion Mayman. And Marines leg tackle brought down there by Lucas Vanderlyn. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 6. We'll see if the Pirates could pick up one more first down, move the chains one more time so they could end the game on their own accord. Otherwise, it's going to head back over to Contra Costa for at least a snap. On 4th down, Marines are just going to punt this one. So he's trying to pin him back as the back judge lost his hat. Malachi Butler tried to pick it up for him, but he missed it. So the ball bounces down at the 10. Checks up nicely for Cruz Marines. So 34 seconds left to play in this ball game. And the result is definitely in hand for the Pirates. Again, they're going to move to 4-3, 2-0 in conference play. The loss will drop Contra Costa to 5-2 overall and 0-2 in Valley play. Similar to last season, right? The Pirates ran into a little bit of some roadblocks in the preseason with the tough schedule that they played. That's maybe to be expected and definitely prepares you for conference play. And the Pirates, returning Valley Conference champions, are looking like they're sniffing back-to-back championships this season as they are set up 2-0 in Valley Conference play. The Switzer's going to take a knee, and that is going to do it for the Comets and the Pirates here on homecoming, as you got some Pirates out there flexing on the field. And they've earned it. Again, the wire-to-wire victory here today, jumping out 28-0 over Contra Costa and really not looking back. A record-setting day for Kimoni Stanley as he ties the single-game rushing touchdown record. Put it in the end zone 5 times did Kimoni. 2 touchdowns from 2 yards out, 2 from 1 yard out, and then a 5-yard touchdown run for number 5 as the Big Blue Buccaneers are going to celebrate homecoming with a big victory, 49-27 over the Contra Costa Comets here on NorCal Sports TV. Once again, our next broadcast will be November 11th when the Pirates host the Fresno City Rams. We hope you join us. It's been a pleasure having you with us on the airwaves today. For our cameramen, Aramis Yanez and Avery Townsell, Our producer, Joseph Yanez, our executive producer and director, Dion I'm Mario Ramos, saying thank you for watching this presentation of Modesto Junior College Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV.